America was established in England, we sent groups of colonies to come over and colonize America. So the first attempt to colonize America from England was unsuccessful because we were all killed by the Indians. The second attempt, though, was mainly successful. This was the Roanoke colony. They established what you now know as Virginia, named after the Virgin Queen Mary. It was made up of 115 to 118 colonists, and because of the first unsuccessful colonization, they had alienated themselves from the rest of the Indians. So the only Indian tribe that wanted to make allies with the Roanoke colony were the Croatans, mainly their chief, Manteo. The governor of this Roanoke tribe was John White, and his daughter, Eleanor Dare, married to Elias Dare, was carrying the first child that was born in America. During this time, they were worried of several things, attack from the Spaniards, attack from the Indians, and they said that if anything were to happen, that they were attacked, carve a Maltese cross, which is basically like a big plus sign, into one of the trees. So John White goes back to America to get more supplies for the colony. He gets stuck there for 3 years because of attack from the Spanish Armada. So he comes back, and his colony is gone. The only two words that were written on two different trees were the word crow and Croatoan. So many people ask, what happened to this colony? One of the main theories on this was that the Spaniards attacked them, which is not the case. After the Spanish Armada had attacked England, they had absolutely no resources to attack. Also, they didn't know the exact area where the colony was established, so that couldn't have happened. One of the second theories is that the Powhatan tribe attacked them, which is one of the hierarchical tribes that was trying to form a sort of larger tribe by conquering the rest of them. So just a quick question, how many of you have seen Pocahontas? The Powhatan tribe, that's the tribe Pocahontas is from. So many of the bodies have not been found from the lost colony because they've done area scans of underground and in the water. Many people think, well, the Powhatans could have just thrown them in the water. This wasn't actually believed because the Powhatans, like many other earlier religions, were believers of multiple gods, one of them being the water god. Throwing dead bodies into the water would be disrespectful. The last theory that I have is that the Roanoke colony was under attack from the Brits because they were not following the orders that they got. They said that they were under attack, and so the only allies we have, the Croatans. Why not travel in? They were very limited on resources because John White had not returned for 3 years. So they were very limited on resources, and the closest tribe that was around them was the Croatan tribe. Plus, they were alienated from all the other tribes because due to the first unsuccessful colonization, all the other tribes hated them. There is a small tribe called the Lumbee tribe that is no longer living, but they were found through ancient texts from America, and they had English surnames. They were descendants of the Croatan tribe, and some of them were of mixed color. So, in conclusion, what is the only thing that could have happened to the Croatan tribe? The only thing that I would have done, that was a smart decision, was to travel to the Croatan tribe. We're familiar with them, we're allies, everything else around us is gonna kill us. So, I mean, that's my theory. It's probably the correct theory, but what do you think?